ya. Welcome into my house. It's time for me, time, pleasure to meet ya. Welcome into my house. So don't play with it. Got you all up in my head, so don't play with me. Sweat dripping on your body so lazily. It's time for me, time, pleasure to meet ya. Got me on the road like a road runner. Girl, you know you make me wanna show on her. You can take it fast, pace, to go slow. All I'm trying to do is get the camera for some photos.
Let's get this one sent out.
She got me losing my mind. I think I'm about to catch a body. This that real good, this that feel good. Yeah, I got it. We ain't gotta tell them what it costs.
Oh, but we are.
I said I'm ringing your phone cause you know that I be wildin'. Up on the drink cause you know that I be vibing. I need you for a lifetime, it's the right time. You're classy like some fine wine in its own time. I said I'm ready, just call me on my phone and you can get it, I'm ready. It's time for me, time, pleasure to meet ya. Welcome to
Let me
my
open
house.
this.
It's time for me, time, pleasure to
Almost
meet
did it
ya.
again.
Submit your text, but if it's not open.
Yeah, submit your tracks, but stand in front of the door first before I unlock it.
Right. We're not letting you in. Not just yet. Come get in line.
She type nice though. Shawty real bad, Mrs. Right though. She don't want it good, you know she want it right though. Shawty, why you acting uptight?
All right, shirt out.
I can't call off, and she don't keep me waiting when she know I'm on the phone. Whatever you want, let her believe that I'm ready. Money in my pocket, and you know it's got you sweating. She wants some Henny and Bacardi, and we sipping this a party, and you know that she be all on me. Shawty say she bad, and she know it, and she know I got all the boys mad at me. Say what's the deal though? Why you tryna rush? Take it real slow. I'm just tryna tell you how I feel. I'm tryna just keep it real. Girl, won't you just be my lady?
Yeah, I just got a notification. Severe thunderstorms possible in the next few hours.
Oh, see? I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had anything pop up here yet, but it's kind of got that feeling, you know?
Literally just got it. I'm not even fucking with you. I don't know if you heard the sound in the background or not, but that notification that
I heard
did
something,
get,
yeah.
that was that notification. Severe thunderstorms possible in the next few hours. I was like, oh, shit.
Right. I think ours was in effect until 8 o'clock tonight. Hold on, let me check it.
I didn't even click on it. I just seen a little mini pop down, and it's disappointing. Because it was a beautiful day today. Today was a gorgeous day. Was very hot. I will say that was very hot.
Yes.
Like up towards 90 area. But it was a good day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
One of the best we've had in a while. For like at least a week and a half now, I think. One of the best days we've had.
Yeah, no rain. Like it just. I feel this is so weird because we went from 60 degrees and raining for like weeks, and then all of a sudden it's just like boom, no rain, straight sun, and it's like 92 degrees outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, jeez, it's crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. Our severe storm risk expires at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, so through the night. I feel like it always, if it gets nasty, like it always comes at night. Like it
Really?
sneaks in. Yeah, around here, like when you're trying to sleep. But they're saying possibly large hail and severe wind gusts. But this is kind of like a really, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like the area that's got this sort of like risk is huge. Like,
Right.
if you look, like, I don't know how to show you this map, but it's like Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, PA, New York, Vermont, Massachusetts. It's just like the whole eastern part of the United States is just got this. Yeah, and I've heard early. Yeah, like this, all of eastern United States, it just is experiencing this heat wave right now. So, I also saw news that there's a tropical depression forming, I believe, out in the ocean. So, I don't know what that is going to mean for weather, but
Oh, wow.
definitely kind of weird. Yeah. Kind of a weird time for that. 'Cause like usually I think hurricane season is like early fall, right?
Getting closer to the end of summer normally, yeah.
Right. So it's like I almost wonder if it doesn't have something to do with this, because I'm telling you, this snap of this heat wave is so early for us for this.
Right.
Because usually June is still kind of like back and forth between 70s and maybe 80s, and you might get a day here or there if it's like 90, but we've not had a stretch of like 90-degree weather for several days in like years. Like, this is just crazy.
Right.
This early. Yeah. It's just wild. So I don't know if that impacts it somehow, because this feels like late July.
I will say the global climate is heating up.
Yeah.
You know.
It does seem like it.
What's good, nobody?
It does seem like it. Rix is here. Hooray! Nobody's in the building. Oh, he says it actually cooled for the first time in 129 years last year.
Word?
The globe. The
well,
world.
I meant the global climate, like, not just weather. It's heating up. Mm-hmm. But my kids made it to their trip. They landed.
Good.
Yeah.
Where were they headed to? I'm trying to remember. Was it
They were
Florida?
going to Texas. They were going to
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heading down, visiting some family and shit for the summer.
Nice. Hopefully it's not like ridiculously hot when they get there.
Oh, I'm already assuming it is.
Yeah.
The assumption's already there. I will say that we haven't talked much to them. They got there and they started hanging out with family shit, and they started doing this and doing that. My daughter, however, she hit that homesick wall pretty quick.
Aw.
You know.
How old is she now?
She just turned 9 this year.
9. Okay, yeah, I could see that.
That's what I was telling her. I was like, hey, listen, when you get down there, you know what I'm saying, da 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 da. Because she didn't understand what homesick was. Like, we had to explain it to her, and like, so she thought it was physically like just getting sick. I'm like, well, that's a part of it. You can get that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the majority of it is not like that. It's superficial, like, you know what I mean? But for the most part, as far as it being a sickness, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of more of a feeling.
Right. She was just like, but I don't know, I miss home. I'm like, I get it. But you on vacation, have fun. You know what I mean? Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure once, she gets settled in and they start doing stuff or whatever, she'll snap out of it. But yeah, I used to have that happen when I was little. I'd want to spend the night at my grandparents, and then in the middle of the night I'd wake up and I'd be like, I want to go home.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever experienced homesickness. I've had friends do it. Like, I've had friends do it, bro. I swear to God. Like, the idea was to have a weekend, like, sleepover. When I was a kid, and saying the guys came over, hung out, and like from Friday to Saturday, everybody was kosher, but then from Saturday night to Sunday night, like, one of the homies just started like breaking down. I want to go home, but what about my mom and my, you know what I'm saying? And we're like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? And he got homesick on a weekend sleepover. I said, damn.
That's
that
crazy.
Must be something getting, you know what I'm saying, getting like that on a weekend. I understand,
right.
Like, I get the concept behind it. The further, the longer you are, the further you are away, it does have an effect. I get it.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
You live like in the same city, bro, and you were just staying the night at my house for the weekend. Like, he started freaking out.
That's so funny. When I was like probably 11 or 12, like, my best friend, she moved to Indiana, and then eventually they moved back, and they were living a little bit closer. So we would do this thing like every summer. I would go spend a week at her house, and then she would come and spend a week at my house. Right. And like, I do vaguely remember like kind of just being like, I'm ready to like go home.
What's good,
Cause
Siren?
like we'd be sleeping in the same bed, and she'd be taking up all the room, and I was just like, I miss my bed. I pretty much missed my bed and missed my alone time.
Wow.
Right?
Normally,
But-
you know, that homesickness comes from a spot of like missing family and shit. You're like, I miss my bed.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I
was
really
just like,
wanted
dude,
when I got home was the bed. Like, your mom and
My
dad
bed.
was like, oh, you missed us, and you just like ran right by them. They're like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Where's my bedroom? Where's my peace and solitude? Let's go.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah. I mean, it was fun. I'm glad that was something that I did when I was younger, because it was kind of cool, but it was weird. It was weird. But, what's up, Siren? Just realized she's here.
Yeah, we just starting up. I'm getting the queue situated. The form is open for everybody to sign through. Get your track submitted, and we'll get some drive-bys or vibe checks, depending on what you're submitting.
Okay. You also can chat. Let us know if there's anything crazy going on around you.
Yeah, we'll be definitely doing this, tapping into some news. So if you guys got shit around your area that you're hearing, or anywhere, it ain't even gotta be around your area, because shit's popping off. Everywhere.
Yeah, it's a weird summer so far, for sure. I just feel like it's been sort of whiplash, because the news, like the headlines, just seem to be going from one thing to another to another to another so fast that it's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, I remember somebody was talking about something the other day, and I was like, oh damn. Oh, they were talking about the drones. They were like, oh yeah, we never did find out what all those drones were. And I was like, dude, holy crap, bro, I forgot all about that. Like, I forgot all about the drones that were being seen. And I'm like, that just goes to show you how this sort of like information age that we're living in, how quickly it's just like, look here, now look over here, now look over here, now look over here, and the next thing you know, you're like, wait a minute, yeah, we never did get an answer to the question. And I remember that was part of Trump's platform, I think, if I remember correctly, was he was like, I'm gonna find out what those drones are, and I'm gonna tell you guys.
Yeah.
But still,
Siren,
like,
I seen it.
what?
I seen it, Siren, on Snapchat. I seen him. I know what you're talking about. And she said it's hailing over there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I would hate to cut my hair bald and then have it be hailing.
Oh wow.
You're like, I'd be like, damn it. You need a hat to protect your head.
Yeah, said take cover, Siren. That's facts.
She knows what I'm talking about. It's like, wait,
Right.
what? I just cut all my hair off. And now it's gonna hail?
hailing. Yeah.
Seriously? I
Right.
could have used this as like a fluffy helmet, to
A
protect my
fluffy
skull.
helmet. That is not something you hear normally in the same sentence.
Oh my god, I had a fluffy helmet today, man. I'm telling you, I was out there working on that pool, messing around. I was getting hot, and it's like so humid. And I came inside, and I had my hair in a little bun, and I took it out, and it's just like, it's this weird combination of just like damp and frizzy. And I'm just
Right.
like, ugh. Like, how it's just perpetually damp. It's like I can't dry because it's so humid. I'm just like, I felt like when I took it out, I felt like I had my daughter's hair, because she has super thick hair.
Right.
She has like the amount of hair on her head that like 2 adults would have. I took it down, and it's so
Wow.
frizzy, and like, I'm just like, oh my god, I feel like I have her hair right now. Her hair isn't usually frizzy, but she's just got a lot of it,
Like Miss Frizzle Frizzy?
No. My hair was Miss Frizzle Frizzy, but I'm saying my daughter, she just has a lot, so it looks like it's like poofy, you know what I mean? But it's not.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
that's just her hair.
That's
like, she
wild.
has so much hair. It's insane. She's got like, have you ever heard about how people talk about like you can have thick hair or you can have dense hair. And like thick hair is like the individual strands are like thick. And
Right.
dense hair is like you have a lot of hair. She has thick hair and she has dense hair. So it's just like, and
Wow.
half of it's like wavy and kind of curly, and the other half is like stick straight. And I'm just like, this is, oh my God. She has to brush it every day or it like gets matted and stuff. It's insane.
Yeah, my daughter's the same way. She brushes her hair all the time, and we're like, bro, I don't understand where to. With how much is on the brush?
Right. How do you have any left on your head?
Right. Like, what?
Right.
What am I looking at here?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, damn.
I know. See, my hair used to be like that when I was younger, and then of course after you have kids and everything, like you lose a lot of women after they have children, like lose most of the thickness in their hair. But I had a ton, so my hair is still relatively thick for like my age, and it's really long. It like comes down, I mean, past my back, like almost to my butt. It's pretty long. It's a lot. It's like when I take it down, I can feel that it's like heavy, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Quinn's the same way. Her shit's down there too, and I'm just like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I hate that bitch when she be going to sleep and she do the whole like, let me flick it up over my head. But yeah, hey, that's my eyeball. You just threw that shit into. I'm trying to sleep comfortably, and all of a sudden I get slapped in the eyeball with a hair whip. I said, oh shit.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. When Ron, so like my hair is the type of hair that's just like, it always ends up being really long. I've cut it super short before. I've had it like chin length a million times, but it grows really fast and it grows furiously. Like it's just always, and it always ends up after a couple months, it's like super long again. And when I first met him, my hair was super long. And we also had his dog. And so the dog would be in the bed and I'd be in the bed. And he was used to just sleeping with the dog. And then my hair would be like all over his face.
Right.
Dog would be.
I gotta literally get to a point where like, let me wait for her to fall asleep so I can like grab this little piece of hair right here and throw it on the other side of the pillow.
Right.
And that way I can lay down now without worrying about it. Otherwise, it's just smacked right in the face with a fucking hair whip. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure he can relate to that. Because, like, that's sometimes when you're trying to sleep too, like, and you have all that hair, it just feels like it's suffocating you. And it's like on your face and like on your shoulders. It's like all on your pillow. And you're just like, I just need to get this out of here. But then you don't mean to be throwing it in someone's face, but you incidentally are throwing it in someone's face.
Yeah.
But I try to sleep with my hair sort of like in a bun so that doesn't happen. But like sometimes it gets super uncomfortable and I have to take it out because I'm just like, this is a huge like ball on my head while I'm trying to sleep.
Right.
And, yeah, it probably goes right in his face.
Yes, you can submit whips tonight. You don't have to, Siren. You can send another one that's published, but it'll be a vibe check. We are doing whip drive-by reviews, though. We are doing those. We do have some. We have some news things we're going to talk about. Some articles and shit. I do have some videos here. Hold on one second. Let me pause this. Excuse me. We're going to go into, let me see where to go. I'm going to put this up here. I got a question, all right? So I wanted to know what exactly you guys are hearing from this video here, all right? Some mom was wondering the same thing. All right, we got a video here, and basically, excuse me, within this video, where did it go? Oh, it's this one.
Uh-oh.
So I'm not sure if everybody's familiar, right? But the movie Toy Story. Okay, we're gonna be looking at this and seeing what exactly you guys hear. All right, we're on the fence. All right, we're on the fence with this. It's similar to one of them, you know. We
Laurel,
feel like
Yanni.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. What do you guys hear in this situation? Okay, and what I mean by that is, it's gonna give you two options of what you think it is. And within the two options, whatever one you're hearing. For me, I'm looking at it like whatever you think you hear is what you hear. That's how I'm playing it. That's just me though. I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna ask you guys what you think about it. So, in this scene here, do you hear "Oh Barbie" or "Oh fuck"? Now, specifically, if you're not familiar with the movie, she's gonna be taking some clothes, and she essentially has him in like a torture situation. It's more or less a torture situation right now. She's going through his closet, and him I'm talking about is Ken. She's going through his closet, and she's trying to get information out of him. So in order to do that, she's gonna torture him by ripping his clothes up. All right, she's ripping his clothes up. So while she's doing that, he starts to yell at her. Now tell me if you hear "Oh Barbie" or "Oh fuck." All right, that's what we're trying to get at.
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. It's okay. All right, go ahead. I don't care. They're a dime a dozen. Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. It's okay. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna let it play for a couple times and just focus. Are you hearing "Oh Barbie"
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage.
or are you hearing "Oh
okay.
fuck"?
All right, go ahead. I don't care. They're a dime a dozen. Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. It's okay.
I don't
All right,
know.
go ahead. I don't care. They're a dime a dozen. Oh, Barbie, those were
I can hear
vintage.
both. It just depends on
See,
what I'm
and
listening
listen,
for.
Listen, I'm looking at same thing. I'm like, I'm like, he says "Oh fuck," and then he says "Oh fuck," and then I'm like, nah, maybe he says "Oh Barbie." As soon as I say that, he goes "Oh Barbie." I'm
And you
like,
hear.
now
It's so wild.
at first I thought it was a loop, like, because this isn't the first time I had seen this. You presented this this time around, but me and Quinn had a whole discussion about this because before the actual video came out of somebody, like, putting it out there, you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
watched the movie. We got kids, you know what I'm saying? They my one son loves the Toy Story, the entire series when it comes to all the movies, right? And this one scene here specifically, me and her were kind of sitting down and doing the same thing, like, yo, did he just say that? And we rewound the movie and all of that in real time, and I'm like, yo, is he saying this? But, like, at the same time, we watch movies sometimes with captions because sometimes we have it on lower because other people are in here on a phone, doing meetings. We have the show and shit, too. So we'll do it with captions sometimes. It says "Oh Barbie" in the caption, but the fact that it comes cleanly out as "Oh fuck." When we watched it in real time, like, we had to double back. I said, wait, what did he say?
Okay, all right, go ahead. I don't care. They're a dime a dozen.
It's so crazy.
Oh, Barbie,
It's
those
like a
were
mind
vintage.
bender.
Right, and it almost brings me to that, like, I don't know if you've ever seen. Well, you mentioned it, right? Like the sound bites specific. It ain't got nothing to do with a video or anything like that, but it's a sound bite, and it's like, are you hearing like left or are you hearing right?
Right.
And
yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, I'm hearing both now. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
But this reminds me, okay? This reminds me of the fact, like, not necessarily words wise, but the one that I sent you and Quinn in the group chat, right, about the Google Home.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that one?
Yeah.
That is
with
very,
the kids
it's very
squeaking.
eerie, bro. That
Yeah.
one is very eerie. I don't know. That one seemed very odd to me. Because we never actually used one, as far as when we actually got gifted like a Google Home and shit when we had the kids, and we never used it. We never actually used it. But and at the same time, I'm like, yo, wait a minute. This shit's crazy. Like, they're all reacting the exact same way.
Is that the same? It's like a compilation, and because I've also seen it with
It's Alexa, Google
Alexa.
Home.
Yeah.
All of the AI generated assistant, the voice assistant things, were basically giving off the same like the same kind of vibe. I'm gonna see if I can send this. I'll send it here so I can bring it up. Cause this similar thing, and it's on the scale of like what we're hearing, but we don't hear this apparently when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just very odd. Hold on one second. I'm gonna pull this up and bring it over. This one here, like I said, it's similar to this in the fact of what you're hearing, but in the same sense, like, we hear it most likely differently than, say, a child.
Right.
So I'm assuming kids probably can't even. They might not even hear that "oh fuck." Like, it might not even ever register. right?
Right,
But us, we
right.
hearing this shit. We hearing this shit pretty heavy right now. Like, and I seen it. Nobody was like, all I hear is fuck now. I look, I get it. I get it. I didn't mean to ruin Toy Story for you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I get it. That's just odd. All right, let me bring this over here. This one. It's this one. Okay. So, anybody that's familiar with Google Home, anybody that's familiar with Alexa, you know what I'm saying, Siri, the different AI voice assistants that they have out. I'm assuming Gemini at this point probably
Right.
has something tied to it as well. But just check out this video if you have not seen it. Just check out this video basically showing what some things are going on to some kids when parents are trying to activate said devices and what these kids the reactions of these kids are like.
Right here.
Alexa!
It's the laughter from the parents that don't make any sense.
Hey Google!
That poor baby is literally terrified.
Google, what's the weather like tomorrow?
Something about this doesn't feel right.
Google!
Yo, homie hit the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Almost, and you know what it reminded me of? I don't know if you've ever seen the videos recently in the U.S. where the U.S. Used the one device, the it's like a giant fucking microwave.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they did it in the street, and the fucking protesters were hitting the ground. It
Yep.
was an invisible fucking force. It was an invisible thing that was hitting them, but they were hitting the ground. They were running to the curbs, getting out of the streets and clearing the way. It's the way that
It's
these
like
kids react.
he
are
picked up on
similar
an
to
energy
that.
that no one else could see
Right.
or feel.
Google.
She was so scared that she hurt herself. That's not okay.
Hey Google?
So you're telling me all of these children reacted the exact same way to artificial intelligence, to AI assistant-like programming? That's not normal. Something's not right here.
Yeah, that's just weird. Like, you're watching all these kids, they're hitting the floor. They're
Yeah.
running away. They're trying to get away from this thing, and it's like weird because it's like, are they? What the fuck? Because like us, we're not worried about it. We're as adults and shit. We're like, you know, hey, yo, tell me such and such about this event, and you know,
Right.
nothing. But then, I like I said, I haven't used any of this stuff when it came to the house here. I have used it, you know, voice to talk and shit like that. But as far as like straight up, hey Google, or you know, hey Siri, hey Alexa, whatever, we never really used it. As far as the kids being like toddler age like this, but that is crazy. Just
It's
the fact
weird.
of how that's coming across. Who get a kick out of it? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Nobody. I totally understand that. I totally
That's like
understand that.
this afternoon when I was outside, I was like trying to mess with the pool. I was using ChatGPT, like, hey, help me. Trying to troubleshoot some stuff. And I didn't realize, but I like walked away from my phone and I must have somehow hit there's like a microphone thing and you can have like a real-time conversation with ChatGPT.
Right.
So I apparently hit it and I walked away and I started hearing this weird noise and I was like, what in the world? And I walked back over and the only sounds I think that it could have been picking up were like birds chirping and stuff. But my phone was just sitting there going like
Wait,
like
what?
making the weirdest noises. And I was like, does it understand? Like,
It
is
knows
it
what
trying to
birds are
talk to
saying.
the birds?
Well,
Yeah,
now,
it
I
was
will say
really
this. I don't
weird.
know about birds per se, but they did have a thing coming out where apparently there's like an app that you can use with headphones, and it apparently translates your dog and your cat.
What?
I seen it the other day, and I was like, no fucking way.
That's crazy.
It
My
was-
daughter was just saying, like, it'd be so cool if we could communicate with our pets.
Bro, I'm talking like dogs are barking, homeboy's phone's telling him like, I'm hungry. And he goes to the kitchen, gets some food, and the dog sure enough is like right up his ass, like he wants some food. Like it was literally, I was like, wait a minute, did the dog really just say he was hungry to this dude and the thing knew it? Like, did it know it?
Right. That's crazy. But see, at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it'd be hard to validate that that's, you know, because dogs are always hungry.
Well, yes, but when I thought about it, I said it's kind of reverse engineering the fact that there's dogs and cats. I've seen both of them. in videos that are using those push buttons.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're sitting there stepping on the button, I am hungry.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying, sick, not feeling good. Like I'm like, the animal's telling them straight up, like, wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You're pushing a button here, buddy. But
Right.
you're talking to me at the same time. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I am so confused. So this one here, what is this one exactly? Explain this one real quick to us. It's the one with the dot, the red dot in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this one is really weird. Like this is I guess it's called a stereogram, sort of. It's two images on either side of the dot are rapidly flashing and changing, and they're just regular human faces. But what's weird is that if you stare at the red dot and you don't look directly at these faces, that your mind starts to alter the faces and they begin to look really weird.
Mm.
And what it actually demonstrates is our mind, I guess, when these faces are flashed like this, it basically will the mind will recognize the differences in the faces, but then it over exaggerates them. So what you're seeing is
Instead
like
of a
your
smile, the
mind's
dude's smile goes up to his forehead or
it's
something. Like,
yeah,
oh,
like and
what?
it's really crazy. So
Okay.
we can roll it and then I had a little bit of insight that I thought was kind of interesting, like metaphorically about it. So
Okay. All right. Let's see what it is.
Hanging tree.
Stare at the red dot, everybody.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man. They say we're running free. Strange things that happen here. Stranger would it be? Strange things that happen.
Yo.
and
Did I
then
just
you
see?
look back.
Did I just see Crunk from fucking? Hold on, the Goonies? Did I just? Whoa, wait a minute. I'm gonna roll that back. Again, everybody in the chat, stare at the red dot and watch this shit go crazy. Holy fuck.
Here no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you
Yo.
coming to the tree?
Yo, I'm
They
tripping.
strung up a
It's
man.
so weird. Look at one guy's eyebrows.
Don't get me wrong.
Strange things that happen here.
I've definitely gone off the red dot to double check, and no, they're all like,
It's normal
they're
faces.
just all faces, but at the same time, I literally was starting to see, like, in the corner in my peripheral, I'm like, is that Crunk? What the fuck?
Is that a demon?
It's like, hey, you guys.
Oh. But it's interesting because it kind of illustrates the way that our brain tries to fill in the blanks
Right.
if we're not directly focused on something. And so I was just thinking like it's kind of an interesting concept when you think in regards to like the media
Yeah.
and things like that. And we were just talking before about distractions. Like look over here. So it's just interesting to see in real time how your brain can exaggerate differences between two images when you're not looking directly at them. And then that sort of made me think, like, I wonder what our brains do as far as information wise, or like just narratives that we're hearing. If we're not directly paying attention to them,
Right.
does our brain react in the same way as it would visually to where it's going to fill in the blanks and we're going to see maybe a monster that's not there and, you know, things that and I wonder, like, the psychology behind that. Can that be weaponized? Like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
I
Like,
mean,
that
I feel
really
like
got me
I feel
thinking.
like it has.
Yeah,
You know,
Sakura.
I feel like AI has been the weaponized part of that.
It's very possible. Speaking of AI, Sakura said that the faces started looking like they were AI generated, and it's super creepy. It is. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But that's just what our brain does. Like, I mean, it's sort of the same thing with pareidolia and things like that. Like a lot of times people will look at a smudgy window and they'll be like, "Oh, there's a face in the window." Or we can look at the clouds and see turtles
Yeah.
and unicorns, and they're not really that, but it's like our brain always tries to fill in the blanks. It's just what we're wired to do. And so I also think, you know, when we're only getting like half of the story that it's just interesting to consider what our brains might be filling in and what we might be thinking that we see that we don't actually see, that's not actually there, you
Right.
know?
I hear that.
Crazy
I
stuff.
totally get it. I totally get it.
Hmm.
So this one here, I seen this one prior to, right? Um, yeah, this one is wild because there's speculation in the chat, comment section about what exactly is going on here as well. I don't know. The explanations that I'm seeing, they didn't make sense. They didn't really line up or corroborate with this, what I'm seeing here physically.
Hmm.
But yeah, this is very odd. The lady in the on the left here, she's actually doing a press conference. The lady on the right is actually sitting behind her, up against a wall, similar to an area where like an interpreter would be.
Right.
That's how I viewed it, was like an interpreter. But then when I noticed she wasn't physically doing any interpretations, either hand gestures or whatever, I was like, what the fuck is she doing? But
Hmm.
yeah, if you look real carefully, she's almost mouthing word for word what this lady's saying, and it almost looks, if you time it right, it looks like she's like a word in front of her, like she knows what's about to be said or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Hmm.
Some say it might be, a little bit of a mind control in the back. I'm not saying that, but I am saying some of the shit in the chat just wasn't making sense. But this is what
What's
go ahead.
what's interesting in the clip too is at one point she notices the camera that's trained right on her, and I don't think she saw it before.
Right.
And you'll see she puts her hand up to her mouth, and she's like, it's just this weird. I don't know. It's really interesting.
We'll see. We'll see. Let the chat decide, see what they think.
That when you said the laptop was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden. We're to leave this interview and we're to suggest or imply that when you said the laptop was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden.
It's like she had to shut her own mouth.
Into the record, page
Right.
55
back
from the
here.
committee's interview with FBI employees. Have some administrative matters first. I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow, who I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from.
Oh, yo, I didn't even notice that part, low key. Hold on. She mouthed the
Yeah.
mistake?
That's what I was telling you before
That
we
part
started.
I did not
like,
see, low key, or
Yeah.
at least pinpoint or notice that. But she even gave him the Rock's fucking eyebrow raise, like, oh,
Right.
I fucked up. Oh shit. That's wild.
Page
Committee's
52,
interview
55.
with,
Yeah.
Page 55 from the committee's interview, which took place on July 17, 2023. In that,
I mean, the fact that she covered her whole
which took
face
place
up.
on July 17, 2023. In that,
It's
to leave.
creepy.
She
Like, I don't even
took
know what
a
it is.
pause and everything. Like it was. Yeah, this is wild. This is really wild. But yeah, that mistake in real time, I didn't even catch that, low key.
Yeah.
That caught me. That caught me right there. Like she mouthed the mistake. How do you know
Right.
that she was gonna fuck up?
Right.
And I get it. Some of the people in the comment sections are like, "Oh, well, she might have wrote the speech or whatever." Even then, that's cool and all.
Mm-hmm.
But how the fuck you know this lady's gonna fuck up that line? Like, how do you
Right.
know that
Right.
to where you mouth it perfectly in the back? Like that
It's so weird.
that is crazy.
And just the faces that she's making and the way she's like so stoic and like non-blinking and just looks almost like robotic is just really uncanny.
Right? Why does it look like she just took a whole hit of ketamine in the back there, all fucking
Mhm.
like, and then she hit the people's eyebrow on them with the fucking rock.
Right.
I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
It's a really creepy clip. And like I'm not sure where it's from, but it got me. I was like,
Well,
what?
if you hear what they're talking about, the lady's doing a press conference talking about the laptop essentially.
The Hunter Biden, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That whole case about what was going on. But yeah, the fucking wild with the lady in the back. I'm saying, and then whoever was in attendance on this, like, like, we're a camera, we're just a fly on the wall when it comes to this right here, as far as viewing it, being in that in person, seeing it would have been like, wait, hold up, what the fuck is she doing back there?
Yeah, like the way that she reacts when the mistake is made, the way she's mouthing along to it, that's really weird. And then when she because you'll see her eyes, like she looks straight at the camera, and that's when the hand comes up and she covers her mouth.
Oh yeah,
it's
like
just like,
she's
what are
like,
you
oh
doing?
wait, stop! Like she physically had to stop her mouth from moving, which is weird. Instead of just saying like, oh, let me stop moving my mouth, you have to cover it up to do something to stop it.
Right.
Like, don't move, don't let your lips move. Stop talking.
I don't know.
You know,
it's just the
stop
creepiest
talking.
shit, man. It's like, I honestly, like, I have no hot take. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but no matter what it is, it's creepy.
Yeah, facts. That is facts. Let me move over to this spot here. We're gonna go over here because I got some tracks coming through the queue. We're gonna be putting these up here and going over them. We got some Siren. Siren hit the submission form heavy tonight. She want to get some information out. We got this one coming through. This one is actually released. It does say 438, guys, but just calm down because it's got a massive tail on the end, so I don't think it's quite that long.
Right.
We are gonna give this one a play though. See if it passes the vibe check. This one being released, we're going to do a vibe check. I think she does have some whips in here. We're going to give drive-by reviews a little bit later on. But this one from Siren, she says she's a feature on this. It's called Nightmare. And the name that I'm seeing, Bad Habit, is the artist. So Bad Habit and Siren on this one here. Let them know in the chat. If it's a vibe check, let's get it.
It's perception. I'm rocking my Siren. I don't know the time with you. Only here cause I can't take my mind off you. You won't drag me down with you. I'm already high as you wanna be. We don't have to dine where your face at. Make sure you close your eyes when you take that. Don't turn out the lights where your face at. Relax, it's gonna be fine. That's a mind, we can reach that. I do this all the time, let my mind at your basement. It's never what it seems when I'm with you. It's only a dream when I'm with you. It's never what it seems when I'm with you. It's only a dream when I'm with you. It's never what it seems. It's only a dream. Don't you turn into a nightmare.
It is what it is, baby. Gotta stop assuming. Every day high as fuck on nothing but gas, so we always fuming. Wanna be a dream girl. If I stay on your mind, then it's perfect. Give me time to give you the world. Promising the wait is worth it. Lately your head been your main location. Never gotta pay. It's only you and me inside this rotation. I said what I said. Call me baby girl if it's stroke, show pride. Call me anytime, I'm for sure gon' slide. Shit, you can call me Bonnie cause I'm gon' ride. Energy you give remind me of Clyde. Used to the past. but you got me acting different. Not trying to stress you or create resentment. I just need time, we could stop overthinking. Swear I've been healing, believe me, I'm trying. It's nothing you doing, making me distant. Wanna give in, but my thoughts got me sinking.
Turn it to a nightmare. Turn it to a nightmare.
Yeah, that was Nightmare right there. Again, Siren on that one with a feature for Bad Habit on this one right there. Hey, what's good, C-Boy? What's good, bro? We're just doing some drive-bys and some vibe checks right now. You know what I'm saying? He was sold on... I get it. I was going to say it was a little odd hearing Siren like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn, some of them came back heavy.
What'd I do?
I could still... I'm hearing myself in as soon as you came back, I heard myself coming
hold
back.
on.
You're good. Felt like I was in that infinity loop, you know what I'm saying? That one from Siren, though, a vibe check. I mean, it was all right. It was a vibe. You're good, Samo. My fault. I'm over here trying to get this roll on. What the fuck? The tournament is this Sunday. Yeah. Yep. Song of the Month tournament is this Sunday. Matter of fact, I'll take a little bit of a break real quick from this queue and kind of get an announcement to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We got it's turning time. It's turning time. And oh, you know what? I forgot, low key. I didn't even put it on here. That shit says last second level up. My bad, guys. Ain't nobody said nothing. Let me switch that, because that's supposed to actually be this one. Yeah. Tourney time. You guys see it. Let's see. Got to put this over here. And this here. But yeah, Sunday, 7 p.m., man, we got the Song of the Month tournament going in effect. You know what I'm saying? We'll be out here. We got the winners from last weekend. Again, we had 2 winners and a wild card come through last weekend, all right? We got 3 spots that we locked up. We are full. Bracket is officially full. And so can I enter another song on it? No, not on Sunday. Sunday, if we do submission Sunday, it'll be the in-between rounds that we're going to be doing. Those we're going to kind of hit just as a vibe check. You know what I'm saying? You can submit unreleased music too as well during the show, but again, it'll just be a vibe check thing. We're not going to be doing any breakdowns, drive-by reviews, anything like that. You know what I mean? Simply for the fact that we got the contest going on. Everybody that did lock in, they're in there. You know what I'm saying? They're in there. As far as though when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, resubmitting for the contest itself, that will be something that we're going to have to do starting next week. We'll get back into the submissions for the new tournament come next month. You know what I'm saying? Once we lock up the tournament bracket, it's locked up. You know what I'm saying? It's just locked up. There we go. Now I got us on screen the right way. Fuck. All right, my bad, Siren. That was Nightmare, though. That was Nightmare. Let me look and see what we got else in this queue. We have, I think you had a whip as well. This one here. I got this one. That came in right after. Like I said, she put them in there back-to-back type shit. This one is called Persuasion. And it's Siren and K-Vi on this one. Or KV. Which is V-I-I. I'm assuming it's Vi. Did I say E-E-E? I don't even know what the fuck I just said. It's K-Vi, though. V-I-I. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And Siren with Persuasion. Again, this one is a whip. This one is a work in progress. So we're going to give a drive-by review. Is V? Well, damn. Normally, I is like the hard I. I don't know. it's not perfect. Well, yeah, I mean that's why you submitting it as a whip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna give it the drive-by again. You guys in the chat do the same thing. Let her know what you guys think about this one here, and we'll let her know right after the track. Let's get it.
Boy, I got you right where I want you. We like an eyes of temptations calling you.
KV, Siren.
Think I got you stuck. You can see it in my eyes, I want you. Blood flowing places I can see right through you. Lust is the only thing that's breathing through us. The tension's getting heavy, I'm like, ooh, you make me wanna misbehave, and I can tell you feel the same, my persuasion overtaking, got you over thinking of a love that's forbidden. Oh, my persuasion overtaking, got you over thinking of a love that's forbidden.
I don't want no limits, turn me on, push to start. Careful when you're stroking, don't fall in, hold your heart. Let me lose myself all in you. If you choose me, tempting, replaying in your mind. Kisses linger, I'm one of a kind. You can do anything you want to. My body. Swear you will never feel the same. Wanting me over and over and over again. I'll be sure to write it till your thoughts hypnotize. Stop with all that talking, this is just for your eyes. You hold me like me first, telling you not to touch. I hold all the power, I'm the one choosing.
I got you stuck. You can see it in my eyes, I want you. Blood flowing places I can see right through you. Lust is the only thing that's breathing through us. The tension's getting heavier. Persuasion over.
That one there, Persuasion from Siren and KV. KV. All right. Drive-by review time, no. Drive-by review time, no. You guys know what it is. Mom, what do you have for her on this one here?
Hold on, let me. I gotta mute my stream. Hold on. There we go.
You're good.
Okay. So for quality, I had I'm like between a 3 and a 4 on quality. I'm gonna say like 3.5. Just because the only thing that I noticed was the difference between the two vocals,
Right.
which is kind of huge for the mix. Siren, when you came in, your very first part of that, it was a little heavy in my left ear, so I don't know if it's a little heavy left channel, but I noticed that. And then just as far as like your vocal chain, I would stereo spread that slightly because I was trying to listen to the feature and kind of pick out like what she had done
Right.
that you could, kind of like emulate to get it to sound the same. So I would stereo spread just slightly, compress your vocals enough to where you can bring the gain down a little bit, because it does seem like it's a little heavy. So I would compress so that you're not losing anything, but then just dial the gain down a little bit, and maybe bring your mids up a little bit in the EQ is what I would suggest. Without looking at like the waveforms. I mean, that's my best guess. As far as relatability, I had a 4. I mean, I liked what you guys were talking about, and it was definitely a catchy vibe. It has a very summer vibe to this track. Replayability, I'm sitting at a 4. I think once the mix is locked down, that this could be a really cool song.
Right. I mean, I'm right there. I'm literally, you took it. You took my review low key. It's similar to what you were saying as far as the vocal blending. That's where I'm at. I think that's what it's missing. The bop is there, the mood is there, the vibe is there. It's just the I was like, what the fuck was that? It was the overall mix though. That overall mix is what just needs to be situated. Now, I don't know if did K do their own did K do their own vocal mixing on this? If they did, you might even ask if they can help you out on yours. You know what I mean? A lot of times when you go in as a collaborator, if you were the main artist, you know what I'm saying? Normally you kind of talk it out, figure out if the other person does have the ability to do mixing. Then you guys can kind of work together on that, and then kind of just get somebody a singular mixer on a track. It's very tough, especially when you have 3 or 4 different collaborators, and everybody wants to do their own mix on their own stuff, which is cool. You can sound really great, but I guess the negative side of that.
The trade-off is that you're gonna
now you gotta fix your shit to match their shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or vice versa. You got to try to figure out, hey, listen, so mine's like this, but you got to kind of change. You know what I mean? Definitely looking into it. I would say, you know what I mean, a vocal blend on this. But otherwise, the score is similar, very similar. 3.5, 4 for me is what I had as well. Good shit, though. Good shit from Siren Persuasion.
Yeah.
Featuring KV on this one here. Looking forward to the, you know what I'm saying, the future on that. It's been 8 months. Oh, yeah. No, I get it. I got a couple of those. They're like half done. And I'm like, well, at this point in time, if I go back, I can't even like add to it. I got to go back and just redo the whole thing because the mix on that shit versus what I'm going to put on it now is going to be like, yeah, well, that doesn't even fucking make sense. You know what I mean? So I totally understand that. Hold on one second. We got Feeling Low. This one from C-Boy. Excuse me. This one is in the other category. Not sure what to expect, but it's a whip. Woo! Damn. My bad. I was trying to make it through that, but I just, after I got to a certain point, it was like, nah, bro, breathe, you motherfucker.
Nope.
C-Boy, though, Feeling Low. It's a whip. It's a work in progress. We're going to get a, drive-by review on this one. Wait, hold on. Where? I see you, C-Boy.
Out on the floor, wishing someone would help, but they don't. They just tighten the noose on my throat. I don't wanna live here anymore, because misery's all that I know. Yeah, it's all that I know. Niggas talking dumb, but they don't speak when I roll up. I don't bend and I don't budge. Niggas switching sides and they be running like the gold rush. They the ones that I don't trust. Niggas, they be thinking shit sweet like gold dust, till they get hit with a gold slug. I show a lot of love, but I never get any. These bitches think they cute, but inside they ain't pretty. I get high when I'm feeling low. I get high when I'm feeling low. I get high when I'm feeling low. I get high when I'm feeling nobody know. I keep smiling the high when I'm feeling low, 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 low. I get high when I'm feeling low. Yeah, I'm feeling low. I feel like I'm losing my soul. I feel like I'm just a mistake. Now I just wanna go Rambo, and I just wanna kill everybody, cause I don't wanna hear anybody talking down on my motherfucking body. They think I'm alive just cause I got a heartbeat. She don't want me, she wants a Bugatti. Should've known that that girl was a thotty. Didn't know she would leave me with scarring. Now I'm talking to demons, I'm sorry. And they told me to buy a new shotty and put that little bitch to my motherfucking noggin. To my motherfucking noggin. I get high when I'm feeling low. I get high when I'm feeling low. I get high when I'm feeling low. I get high when I'm feeling low, 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 low. I get high when I'm feeling low, 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 low. I get high when I'm feeling low. I think that I'm losing my soul, but I can't let nobody know. I keep smiling the high when I'm feeling low, 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 low. I get high when I'm feeling low.
God help me. And what? I said, God help me.
Yeah, that was feeling low right there. C-Boy on this one. Again, it's a whip. It's a work in progress. We're going to give it a drive-by review. So, Mom, what are you thinking about this one right here?
So I was a little concerned about like the quality when I initially saw this because it kind of looked like a cheese block.
Yeah,
but
well,
I'm always
there is actually. So I do have this turned down.
Oh, you do?
It's at about 65%. That was going to be my number one take, was the voluming altogether on this just has to be kind of messed around with. But you go, let me let you finish. Go ahead.
No, but that's what I was gonna say is like I wasn't sure if you turned it down or if it just, happened to work. But yeah, I think you might need to turn it down just a little bit. As far as like I gotta give it a number. Sorry. I would give it a 4 or maybe like a 3.5, like a 3.5 or a 4, somewhere in there. As far as like relatability, I think this was super relatable. There was a lot of the word low going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was a little bit repetitive, but I do get wanting to do that for like brain itch value. So I'd say maybe a 3 on relatability. And then replayability, I'm gonna go a little higher, 4, because it's a bop. It's super catchy, and I like pretty much everything that C-Boy comes out with. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting.
I hear that. For me, I'm similar to what you was talking about as far as the volume. That's what I was gonna kind of key in on at the beginning. Still, a vibe. I did have to kind of maneuver it around over here on my end to get it in the right zone. But other than that, I'm thinking same thing what you meant with the repetitiveness. It was okay. I feel like it could have been played around with though. The brain itch part alone is saying it twice, and then with the beat itself, that's gonna kind of click in with those 2 bars back to back, and then maybe that 3 and 4 scale, kind of switching it up. As far as that goes, but that's a personal thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just something for me, as a listener. As far as the creativeness on this, I get where you're going. Same thing with someone was saying that brain itch kind of feel to it. I'm pretty much right there with you. 3.5 on the quality. I think it does need some work in the mix spot itself. Yeah, I get it, C-Boy. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. As far as the relatability and the replayability, kind of the same thing. The relatability's there. Like, I get where this is coming from. I get the relatability part about this. But in the same instance, like, I don't know. This might just be subjective for me. You know what I mean? I'm just seeing it. Like, I get high when I'm feeling low. I get it. But at the same time, it's like, am I enabling this person to keep doing what they're doing? You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be something along the lines of like when that is occurring and you kind of coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was expecting, based on what I was hearing. Not a bad thing. You know what I mean? Again, it's subjective for me. I that's just me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm at a 3.5. I'm at a 4 and a 4 on this one as well. Definitely something to look at. You know what I'm saying? It's a bop for sure. It's a bop. And you got the right idea. You got the right idea, C-Boy, as far as in the hook goes, the way that hook goes. Well then, never mind.
What? What happened?
I went to say you got the right idea about the hook, and like it was definitely like a conversation piece. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get high when I'm feeling low, right? And then the person be like, "Oh, what's your choice?" You know what I mean? Like, and then I exit out of it as I was about to say that, and Siren was just like, "No conversation."
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, well then I'll just end it right here. This is Siren. It says collaborator Siren. I don't know the collaborator on this. This one is not showing me anywhere on here where I can find it. So I have no idea. It's in the pop category though, and it is a whip. It is a work in progress. We're gonna give it a drive-by review in just a second. Here, I'm double checking this. Okay, so now I just got an alert saying that the weather going through tonight, the storms.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it says the morning clouds will be followed by an afternoon sun after the storms rolling through, with highs in the upper 80s.
Oh, so cooling down.
Yeah. But that's just
all right.
Seeing that, Joe. That just kind of gives me the assurance, like, nope, yeah, we're about to have thunderstorms tonight.
That's what I'm thinking. I can almost say, like, I see this cloud cover starting to form.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
surprised. Siren's over there talking about hail over there where she at.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Colorado, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, they're part of the whole eastern heat wave, I think.
Yeah.
I saw the map right.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
But hey, listen, we ain't talking about that because that's no conversation. All right. We got Siren though coming through. I see her. There she is.
You know better. Should've known you still do me like that. Blinded by love, reminisce what we had. But love don't mean a thing when you don't get it back. So I gotta bully you on you. I gotta bully you on you. I gotta act accordingly and bully you on you. But we keep going back and forth, no conversation. Please don't waste my time, no obligations. You're the one I want, but I can't keep waiting, so I'm willing to lose. We keep going back and forth, no conversation. Please don't waste my time, no obligations. You're the one I want, but I can't keep waiting, so I'm willing to lose all my loose parts of you. I gotta bully you on you and treat you like you're irrelevant. I'll tell you I love you, then ghost you just for the hell of it. You don't have to call, act like I don't know you at all. Yeah, boy, my voice now gonna be the most that you'll ever get. I pray you feel so lonely. Yeah, being with you felt so lonely. Yeah, I know you knew better, so go make it better. But I really hope it hurt when I bully you on you. I gotta bully you on you. I gotta bully you on you. I really hope it hurt when I bully you on you.
Told you last time, this was the last time. Revisiting emotions like we doing this just a pastime. Faded again, I wanna feel numb. I used to get drunk off your love, now I turn up just to feel some. Screaming and arguing, no one is listening. Tired of explaining to you, you've been moving different. Always entertaining everybody else but me. Next time I phone on D&D, then maybe you gon' see. You won't miss me when you're lonely. Yeah, don't go miss me when you're lonely. Yeah, now that I'm fed up, I'm watch how I pull a you on you. I gotta pull a you on you. I gotta pull a you on you. I really hope it hurt when I pull a you on you.
Keep going back and forth, no conversation. Please don't waste my time, no obligations. You're the one I want, but I can't keep waiting, so I'm willing to lose. We keep going back and forth, no conversation. Please don't waste my time, no obligations. You're the one I want, but I can't keep waiting, so I'm willing to lose. Back and forth, no conversation. You're the one I want, but I can't keep waiting. You don't have to hold no obligations. I'm willing to lose all my loose parts of you.
No conversation right there, Siren, and from what I gathered, it's Yesenia. I believe that's the name of the collaborator on this.
Yesenia.
This one, though, no conversation. Again, it's a work in progress. We're going to give it a drive-by review. Simon, what you think about this?
So for quality on this, I had a 4. I think that the vocal blend on this one was a little bit better than what we heard on the last one. Like, you guys definitely sound like you were in the same space, so that sounded really good. There were a few parts that like sort of started to enter into the realm of a little bit of maybe pitchiness. So I would say like maybe just go back and just hone in on those parts, punch in if you have to, correct those. I really like the harmonies on this. I think that sounded really cool. Relatability, I love the lyrics in this one, and I like the pull a you on you. Like, that's kind of just cool. That's just like a cool idea. I like the way that you guys work together in the song, and I mean I think it was super relatable. And replayability, I know that I gave quality a 4, but I still have a 5. I would definitely listen to this again. I think that you guys did a great job.
I hear that. I'm dude, I don't know what the fuck. I'm there though. I'm there too.
We're on the same brainwave tonight, I guess.
I was hearing similar stuff. So I'm not gonna reiterate it all. But yeah, other than that, I can see something with this one, Siren. I definitely see something with this one. And I see you all over. I get it. Out there exploring, you know what I'm saying, getting shit done. But on this one, I'm 4s all the way across. That's just me on this one. This one, no conversation. Needed. Yeah, needed. Let me look up here. Hold on. Because I think we got another C-Boy coming up. However, I think this one, unlike the last one, this one is going to be a vibe check. Yes, this one is going to be a vibe check. This one is released, and he's bringing us to an era. Okay?
An error?
An era.
Oh.
My bad.
You said an error. I was like, well, that's
I was
not
like
good.
mid-inhale when I said it. That's why. But, no,
era.
So it's got us in an era. It's 1980s. 1980s jukebox, and this one says part 2.
All right, good times.
It says rock on it though. For the genre category, we're gonna see what this one's about. Let them know if it passes the vibe check on this 1980s jukebox part 2. Let's get it.
You ought to be, 'cause your love is so strong. I swear you're all I'll ever need. Turn around, it's okay. Put your head up on my shoulder
C-Boy on that one there. 1980s Jukebox Part 2. Part 2.
Dang.
I like the modulation on this one a little better than what was presented on some of the whips that he had. It did sound a lot better on this one. I fuck with this one.
Yeah, I know it was 1980s jukebox. It's like I was saying, it was kind of giving me Strokes, like surf rock vibes, like early 2000s a little bit. So I like that. Very cool.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 1 second here. I got some more things we're going to talk about as well. We're going to jump over. Just give me 1 second.
He said they destroyed.
Hold on. Shut up.
Hold on to the night. Hold on to the memories.
Wow.
I don't know what.
I don't know what happened there either. That was. Yeah.
The memories instead of the memories. It's like a meme memory. It's a memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That's true. That is true. There it is. All right, so we had, where did it go? I just had the article up. Now I'm gonna have to re-find it. There it is. Okay, so this right here, I don't want this fucking ad playing, so you can back up.
You can just back up.
All right, putting this one on screen for y'all right now. All right, so live updates here. We got Trump lashes out at Israel and Iran amid the accusations of ceasefire violations. Okay. Yeah, so yesterday there was a ceasefire announced. Going into this, you know what I'm saying? Hours after Iran then launched a strike against the U.S. airbase in Qatar in the retaliation for the U.S. bombing of its nuclear sites. Yeah. All right, so this is, it says right here what we know. The ceasefire violations that Trump said that he is not happy with Israel. That's a very weird quote, not happy.
It's like a mad dad. I'm very disappointed in you.
Right.
I stood up to this bully, and now I told you to go to your room.
He's not only not happy with Israel, but he's also displeased with Iran. He said that he believed both sides violated the ceasefire, which would make sense.
Right.
You know, can't have one blamed. You know, you gotta have both blamed. But Iran's response, Trump denounced the ceasefires, and then hours after they launched a strike against an airbase in Qatar, which stations about thousands of troops, and then retaliating for the nuclear site blast that he had against them. Okay. Now, mind you, it says here nuclear program. I'm going to scroll down here. But mind you, before I scroll down, Trump came on and said that they were obliterated.
Right.
As far as the nuclear programs. However, upon further investigation, it says here that the U.S., in fact, only set back Iran's nuclear program several months. So, that
doesn't sound like obliterated.
Nah, not at all. We also have a thing here for the death toll rises. The 9 people were killed in the Israeli attacks on northern Iranian province of Gilan.
No idea.
5 people were then killed in Iranian strikes on the southern Israeli city of Beersheba. So this is just as of recently a couple, more people adding to the list of the death toll that is adding on to this. And then it says here how it started. The war began when Israel bombed Iran. Let's get that right. This right here.
The war began when Israel bombed Iran.
Right, because the narrative, if you remember right, we're in retaliation for Israel because they said Iran fucked them up first. You know? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
That's one of those things. Like I said, we speculated it earlier. Where it's like the look over here, look over here. You look over here. You look over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where were you looking when this started? That's the idea.
I was looking at protests that were going on in our country.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. About deportations and Mexico. So.
Yep. It's wild. But this is coming in from I believe this is CNN, or no, this is NBC. 14 minutes ago is when this was just updated. So yeah, that's as of the recent news we have over there. However, I did want to throw this in you guys' ears just so you guys are aware. Okay.
Oh, so nobody said in chat that Israel said they bombed Iran because they weren't keeping their end of the nuclear agreement. So,
right.
I'm assuming that's...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Yay. I seen what he said before that. So, my bad. I wasn't in the chat.
Neither of them know what they're doing.
I wasn't in the chat on that one. But
they're just out there being wild.
I just wanted to throw this out there. For those that aren't aware, and this is public record, Israel as a country in their like their own form of constitution, they have a thing in here called the Samson option. I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with this, but the Samson option within their I think I want to say it's their constitution. I don't know what else they have over there, or what exactly they call it, like their Bill of Rights and all that, like the way that's all set up. But it's within their governmental documents, right? Where if in fact they are threatened in any sort of way when it comes to the war and shit like that, if they feel to a certain extent, they have an option in place called the Samson option. And this video here should give you a little bit of context as to what it is and how it started. Again, this is a blind reaction to me. I was sent this video when I sent basically just something. I just kind of probed somebody's ear. And they sent this. Yeah, no Diddy.
You better not be trying to probe my ear.
No Diddy. Listen, I didn't. All right, yeah. Listen, my bad. But they sent this back to me, so I wanted to see what you guys have to think about this as well as myself, because again, I haven't seen this entire video. It says 5 minutes. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we'll definitely cut through and see about some context on this. Let's get it.
Israel has hit Iran's nuclear sites. Iran has struck back, targeting Israeli cities and hitting Soraka Medical Center in Beersheba. The death toll stands at 639 in Iran and 24 in Israel, with hundreds injured. Amid rising tensions, global focus is shifting to a chilling term: the Samson option.
The Samson option refers to Israel's unofficial doctrine of massive nuclear retaliation in the event of existential threat to the state. The term draws from the biblical story of Samson, who destroyed the Philistine temple, killing himself and his enemies in the final act of vengeance. In strategic terms, it implies that if Israel faces annihilation, it will unleash its nuclear arsenal onto its enemies, even at the cost of self-destruction.
Though Israel has never officially confirmed possessing nuclear weapons, it maintains a policy of Mimut, Hebrew for deliberate ambiguity. Foreign analysts estimate Israel holds between 80 to 400 nuclear warheads, deliverable by Jericho missiles, F-15, F-35 aircraft, and Dolphin-class submarines. The whole idea is to deter enemies by saying, if we go down, we're taking you with us. Israel's nuclear journey began in the 1950s, driven by the trauma of Holocaust and the belief that state survival required ultimate deterrence. Under Prime Minister David Ben-Gurion, Israel, with covert assistance from France and Norway, built the Dimona nuclear facility in Negev Desert. By 1967 Six-Day War, Israel is believed to have assembled its first nuclear weapon. The doctrine of Samson option gained public attention through Seymour Hershey's 1991 book with the same name, and the 1986 revelations of Mordechai Vanunu, a former technician at Dimona, who leaked photos and technical data to the British press. Over the decades, Israeli leaders like Moshe Dayan, Ariel
Oh, that was my
Sharon
daughter. Sorry.
and Shimon Peres have hinted at the existence of such a doctrine, reinforcing its role as a last resort deterrent. The ongoing war with Iran has raised fresh concerns that Israel might use the Samson option, its nuclear backup plan, if pushed to the edge. Israel's attacks on Iran's nuclear and military sites have triggered heavy missile retaliation, some even hitting civilian areas. At the same time, Hezbollah is active in the north and Houthis are posing threat in the Red Sea, putting Israel in danger of fighting on multiple fronts at once. If Iran were to launch a massive casualty strike, especially one involving chemical or radiological weapons, analysts warn that Israel could invoke the Samson option. The IDF has already claimed air superiority over Tehran, and Israeli officials have not ruled out targeting Iran's supreme leader. If Israel were to activate the Samson option, the consequences would be catastrophic. Loss of life and infrastructure. A nuclear exchange could result in hundreds of thousands of deaths across Iran and neighboring countries. Major cities like Tehran, Ifshan, and Mashhad could be obliterated. Fallout could affect Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and even parts of India and Central Asia. Environmental collapse. Nuclear strikes on Iran's reactor and enrichment sites could trigger radiological contamination across the region. The IAEA has already confirmed contamination at Natanz following conventional Israeli strikes. Global economic shock. Oil prices could skyrocket. The Strait of Hormuz, through which 20% of global oil passes, would likely be closed. Global markets would plunge and supply chains would be paralyzed. Geopolitical fallout. A nuclear strike would shatter the non-proliferation treaty framework. Other regional powers like Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Turkey might pursue nuclear weapons. Russia and China could intervene diplomatically or militarily. The US would face immense pressure to either jump into the war or against the move. Humanitarian crisis. Millions of refugees would flee Iran, overwhelming neighboring countries. International aid agencies would struggle to respond amid radiation zones and collapsed infrastructure.
As the Israel-Iran war escalates, the world must reckon the terrifying possibility that nuclear deterrence could turn into nuclear devastation. The doctrine's very existence is meant to prevent such a scenario. But in a region where ideology trumps over diplomacy, the line between devastation and deterrence grows dangerously thin.
No, I get nobody. I get it. No, I hear you 100%. 100%. And I'm assuming that that's actually probably the basis of the where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
scare them to where they don't want us to use it. You know what I mean?
I think that at the end of the day, this is a deterrent strategy. And like at the same time, the United States has similar deterrent strategies. I mean, we've heard over and over mutually assured destruction. I mean, that's our deterrent strategy. If you nuke us, we're going to nuke you, but we're going to nuke you twice as hard. So it's like nobody really wants to, you know, sick their chihuahua on a pit bull. You know what I mean?
Wow, what?
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, yeah. I know, I get it.
It kind of reminds me of like when you're playing chess and it's like you get down to the end and it's like there's two kings left. Well, you could either avoid each other or try to run towards each other, and it's literally just like whoever hits first, you know what I mean, is gonna win. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is definitely a scary thing to think about, but I think that there are several like we are not even sure that Israel has nuclear capability, and I'd be interested to know if they would even have, like, I don't know that they would have the ability to deploy it internationally. You know what I'm saying? Like, we obviously have our bombers and stuff that literally took off from Minnesota or whatever, or Missouri, and flew all the way over to Iran and all the way back. You know, can be refueled midair.
Yeah.
I don't know that other countries have the ability to pull something like that off.
I'm definitely sure they probably do.
They might.
I would assume they would. Yeah. That's just me, though.
I also, like, not to be mean or anything,
I think
but
China of all countries would probably have that before.
They might.
You
They
know
might.
what I
I just
mean?
heard today that they've just unveiled a drone that's the size of a mosquito and looks like a mosquito. So that's nice. But
Oh,
yeah, it's like a spy drone. It's a military spy drone, and it is literally the size of a mosquito, and it looks exactly like a mosquito.
that
That
is
is crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, kind of scary.
There's apparently a company in the U.S. that is contracted out to build fly drones.
Right. I think they're pretty much just for gathering intel,
Facts.
but that's
Little microphones is what they are.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, you know, it's one of those things that I do have to say though, like I don't want to be mean or anything, but like the guy who made this video obviously had a very thick accent. I don't know where he's from, and so you do have to kind of like also understand that there could be some bias in the way that this information is being presented. Could it be propaganda? I don't know. But it's yeah, I mean it's concerning. But I feel like in order for Israel to utilize this doctrine, I mean they'd really have to be in dire straits, and I just don't see that happening, especially with the allies that they have. I mean, I don't think that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. I hear that. Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm losing so much shit over here. Alright, where were we? We had that one. We had that one. We are over to this one. Okay. Alright. My bad, guys. We just went. We had to go on a little sidetrack. We had a couple things to talk about. We are back though, and this one is Siren called syrup. I think, is it misspelled, or is it syrup? Syrup? I don't.
Scissor?
No, it's just SYRP.
Serp.
Serp. So this song is a super whip. So it's super syrup. I moved it. Okay. Drive-by's coming. Drive-by's coming. Lock them in. Yeah, let's see what it is. So it's syrup, but it's just misspelled. That's what I thought. My bad. Let's get it. Drive-by review. Let's go.
Keep that shit in his cup. You know it's doubled up. Anytime you come around, I'm blazing. 4 different substances, it don't phase him. Taking off late night, lamp for a red eye vacate, hear his ass go again. Sip it slow, take the edge off. Serve spinning up, popping pills to his brain soft. At the end of the day, his mind gone. I wanna like an animal, go wild. Tell me take my time, he want it real slow. Give it to a slow motion, acting juvenile. Seem like he listening, paying me attention. That purple stuff got his eyes glistening. Mine too, but I'm puffing that green. I hit the gas, he hit my spleen. Something about how he look at me when he slow up. It really be turning me on. Undivided attention. Can he be about his business? He rather talk, he gon' sit and listen. Real tough, yes move, treated me like a princess. Like this, he tapped in, communicating, feel understood, vindicated. Praying he keep up with me like I'm used to. Even though he's sipping, I'm trying to see what that juice do. I need Serve sippin' nigga. Serve sippin' nigga. Serve sippin' nigga, serve sippin' nigga, serve sippin' nigga from around the way. Serve sippin' nigga, serve sippin' nigga, serve sippin' nigga, not gon' put it in my face. Serve sippin' nigga, serve. I need a. I need to serve sippin' nigga, serve sippin' nigga, serve sippin' nigga, keep that shit in his cup.
All right, that one there from Siren. It does say there's a collaborator on this Siren. I'm not sure who that is. I could not find the information, but excuse me, that was Syrup right there from Siren. And yeah, drive-by review. So, Mom, what you thinking about this one?
Okay, so on this one, like, I can tell that she's branching out. She's trying to do something different. I
Right.
appreciate that. This definitely feels super experimental, and I do know that she did say it's like baby track, still very work
Yeah.
in progress. So please take everything I say with a grain of sand because I know you're still working on it. So as far as
Right.
quality, I had a 2. In the beginning, the syrup vocals, I think that those need to be blended a little bit more into the beat. I was having a hard time like trying to figure out if the song was starting or if this was still like the beat. Like I felt kind of confused, like I didn't really know what was going on.
Right.
And then when the first verse kicks off, I feel like we were a little out of pocket with some of the doubles and whatnot. There were some pauses like I think that was in the beat. And to me it felt a little unintentional, so I'm not sure if that's like something that you'd be able to correct or what, but
Mm-hmm.
it was a little off-putting. Some of the vocals felt a little bit rushed. The backings were a little bit too loud in a few spots, and overall, I just feel like the track could use a little bit more structure. I was having a hard time figuring out where the hook was. Where are we in the song? Like, is it about to end or is it going to keep going? So, it just was a little, I guess, disorienting.
Right.
As far as relatability, I had a 3. I wasn't too sure like what exactly the song was about. So, I mean, that could just be on me that I don't maybe get the reference, but I felt a little out of a loop. And replayability is going to be a 2. Just until some things get obviously finished and finalized. And as you said, it's a work in progress. So I'd be interested to hear this when you get a little bit more time spent on it and a little bit more in the mix and whatnot. I'd be
Right.
definitely interested to hear it again. It's interesting. It's a very interesting track.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah. I'm right there with you too, because I was like, so she wants a guy who's, you know what I'm saying, got the cup. Is
with
that
the
the
syrup,
basis? Is that the basis of what I'm listening to? Like, I get it though. It's still super experimental in getting everything situated and all that. I totally understand that. That's not a big deal. I will say similar scoring on my end to what you had, with the exception of this part here was confusing, and I wanted to go back and re-listen real quick. Hold on one second. So I'm assuming this is the section you were talking about too, where it kind of cut.
yeah. And I thought my internet was dropping, but then I looked at it. I'm like, oh no, I'm good.
Right. No, I get it. I'm trying to figure out too if that was intentional as well, or if that might have just been like maybe she did a cut here and there, and then it just didn't line up all the way, or
Could
something
be,
like
yeah.
that. I wasn't sure either. That confused me a little bit too, because I was like, is this a beat drop, where, you know, it just kind of drops out and we come back to it? Is this a build up for something? Was this beginning part, this entire thing here, was it an interlude? And then we draw it into like, this is what the song's gonna be. It had potential for a couple different avenues from what I was thinking about. But with that being said, that's actually a good thing. And as creative on your side, you can then kind of run with it as far as where you want to go with it. As far as the mix, that part there, I would say, you know what I'm saying, similar to what we've been saying beforehand, as far as like just getting the vocal blend right. And then as far as the idea that you had for where you're going with it, that's where you really want to kind of dial it in a little bit more. This part here did confuse me too. You were talking about it, this beginning.
Yeah, I just.
And see right there, like the modulation and the backing vocals, like after you do the syrup part at the beginning, I heard that part. That part's fine, but then after you do like the double vocal there, where you're kind of doing a main and then you have that modulation on the backer, it's very muddy. I can't even understand what you're saying at that point now. So that's what I'm saying. Just getting through the entire thing, and just kind of a once over on all of the different recordings that are there. That's where I would say, you know what I'm saying, you can focus on first. When you get that cleaned up, it might sound for you as the artist, you know what I'm saying? Because again, we all listen to ourselves differently as far as the mixing goes. If you are a self mixer, you listen to yourself a whole different side. You're like, wait a minute, I didn't say that. Did I sound like that? Wait a minute, hold up.
Right.
But that might kind of trigger something where you're like, wait a minute, you know what? Instead of saying this, I could say this, and then you're going back into a whole new bag of things. You know what I mean? What's good? What's good, Ricky Brax? What's good, bro? Let's see here. As far as that though, I was with a 3 on the quality. I'm probably 3s across the board, low key. 3s across the board. For this being, you know, not very, very super, she said super whip.
Super whip.
You know, Catwoman type shit. Hold on one second. Ricky said sent one in. Let me go to the form and double check. I don't have one in yet, Rick. I don't have one in just yet from you, Bo. I got you, Siren. She said I'm gonna try that. Hey, you could try it. Experiment. You said it was experimental too, so just go in there and do a whole bunch of things to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not at once. Don't get me wrong. Not at once. You know what I mean? Try it here and there, and then if it don't work, you can always go back, and then you know what I mean. Take the steps to going through. I cannot get it right, but yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it be doing shit like that, especially when you work on a track for so long. You kind of have like a thing cemented into where you want it to sound.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like within 3 months of working on it, all that shit could change.
Yeah, and I will say, like, that beat that she had on that track, I wouldn't know what to do with that myself. So I mean, that's a tricky beat to write to.
Yeah, that was I fucked with it. It was a nice drill beat. The slides on it were heavy. I love those slides. Still don't. I don't know if Ricky's having problems or what. I don't have any submission from him yet.
Hey, Ricky.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not seeing
You
one.
got some splain at the door.
What's good, I'm dope? What's good, bro? We're just going through drive-by reviews and some vibe checks for published tracks. But it is turning time week. Everybody that is sliding through, big shout out to you guys. We got Song of the Month tournament coming up this this week on Sunday. All the people that won Song of the Night throughout the month, they are going to be going head-to-head battle style in a bracket this Sunday. And, yeah, it's going to be crazy. We just got done filling up 3 spots last Sunday. 2 winners coming through, and then a wild card locking up a spot. Yeah, Song of the Month tournament. That's what's going down. That's what's going down. I got you, Ricky. I got you. It just came through. Hot off the press. Let me see. I'll throw you up here. There we go. Throw him over here real quick.
Throwing them around, OC. Sheesh.
I mean, it's better than dropping.
That's true.
Touche. This one here, Ricky Rax, it's a published track, so vibe check for everybody in the chat. This is a vibe check. Real Definition. It's a hip-hop joint coming in from Ricky Rax. Let them know in the chat, man, what you guys think. Let's get it.
Niggas scared to come outside like Bobby Billions. I'm one of a kind, nigga. I got a flow, that's 1 in a million. And I rock the boat just like a Leah, cause I got waves, I got motion. I'm contagious to fake niggas. I hate when they come around and try to rub it off like lotion. I had blood in my shoes, nigga, paint stitched in the soles. Now my closet full of demons, and my safe full of gold. I got labels on my phone, devil at my door. If this what I get for the price of fame, then I don't want this shit no more. I sacrifice way too much, I probably wouldn't cry if I signed a deal. Niggas out here dropping like flies, and I'm just dropping tears. I'm having trials and tribulations. Devil on my back, I'm trying to shake them off, but I've been too complacent. Yeah, I've been too comfortable. Nobody told me I would see days like this. I ain't never thought that love could hurt like this. I got that 30 on me like Stephen. Yeah, I keep it in the clip. I don't need no switch when I got a stick like Deion Branch, nigga. I know killers who stay in sync like Lance Bass. I be trying to move forward, but like Tom Brady, I been stuck in the past. Niggas out here forging, they writing checks that they mouth can't cash. I've been loyal, but it ain't get me nowhere. I'm trying to milk the game for what it's worth. I hope it don't spoil on the way there. I'm a daredevil, I got stunts like Evil Knievel. I knew I'd be the first nigga, cause I was already born a sequel. Like this shit don't get equal. Everybody can't be no trapper. Everybody can't be no rapper. I'm connected in the game like Wi-Fi. Got ping and I got data. My dog got 30 years for ATMs. He ain't coming home. Why would I go change on him when he stood down like sticks and stones? I be washing off packs like laundry mats. Niggas ain't really got street credit. They rather show us stats, nigga. Fuck a black boy Max, nigga. They came from Silver Spoon. They don't know shit about no trap. I know God got me, especially for all the things he know I lack. I can't double back on love, but I can double up my cup. Like the Reds, I had to take the heart away. Lately, I've been fed up. I started out selling nicks like RJ Barrett. My phone jumping like bugs, nigga. And I got 14 karat. Diamonds ain't came from Tiffany now. Nigga, they came from Jared. I got stripes like Tiger Woods, my nigga. I got bars, I'm trying to bury. All I see is red, I got rage like Carrie. They was ducking the struggle, I was playing with fire. It ain't never been about money, nigga. This rap shit was always my desire. I'm finna come out retirement, nigga. It's murder for hire. Trapping ain't dead, these niggas just scared. These niggas don't want no money. I got old money, y'all. Benjamin Button. I got pain inside these keys like Alicia. And every beat I get on, I switch cheese. Then I switch beat, nigga. I got money on print, nigga. Best thing I did was invest. I'm banking on myself like whales just to see how far I go. I said I'll change my player ways, but I had too many rainy days. I swap my pain for me.
Yeah, Real Definition, Ricky Rax on that one. A vibe check coming in. Oh, hold up. Pause. Yeah. Yeah, Ricky Rax on that one there. Let them know what you guys thought about it in the chat, man. Let me see. I'm going to go to this playlist real quick because I have got to go to the bathroom. My fault.
Uh-oh.
My fault. Let me, yeah, we'll do... Not that one. Let's do this one. That'll work. Alright, I'm gonna play this real quick, guys. I will be right back.
These demons, follow me. These demons, they follow me. Everywhere I go. These demons in my mind now, they won't let me sleep. Every time I try to fight them, they come back to creep. Trying to break free, but they keep pulling me down. I'm pray for peace, but demons haunt me still. Deranged thoughts in my head keep my conscience ill. They won't stop till they get they fill. The only way to get them out is with a power drill. So don't mistake the smile up on my face, I'm really followed by these shadows. Dark demons lurk where the light never travels. People think they know me, but they only see the surface. Behind these closed doors, my soul burning like a furnace. In the graveyard, they crawling from beneath. Shadows in the tombstones with red eyes that gleam. Living in a nightmare, internally I bleed. I be laying awake at night, will I ever have peace? These demons, they follow me, they follow me.
In the belly of the beast, hard to see no evil. It's a part of me, so pardon me if I show you the me that's beneath what you see. It's a lot of things buried with the skeleton. These demons, they follow me, they follow me. It's a spirit battle when you trying to fight off shadows. It's a clearer passage when the imagination travels. Or should I say become a slave to the nightmare and visions? Dark glare, no vision, but crosshairs can't kill them. The scenes I've seen, no movie, but they're horrific. Backstabs and friendships, backlash with a vengeance. Lost sight from pretending, scratches and dog bites, which don't make sense, cause he ain't have a dog to begin with. Infected through first trimester with dope and pills. 30 years later, no wonder he broke and steals to cope and feel. She shoot dope in her toe, cause nobody notices feet, but in the mirror she noticed the feet. Climate change, or is that just a cold withdrawal depression? I'm so withdrawn, demons staring at me in disappointment with folded arms. Screaming, what happened to the knife I gave you to cut your arm? Just before I bleed, I wake up and I touch alarm. Was I dreaming?
These demons, they follow me, they follow me.
In the belly of the beast, hard to see no evil. It's a part of me, so pardon me if I show you the me that's beneath what you see. It's a lot of things buried with the skeleton. These demons, they follow me, they follow me.
These demons, they follow me, they follow me.
In the belly of the beast, hard to see no evil. It's a part of me, so pardon me if I show you the me that's beneath what you see. It's a lot of things buried with the skeleton key. These demons, they follow me, they follow me.
Follow me, follow me. These demons, they follow me, they follow me everywhere I go, everywhere I go.
All right. That was Demons right there. Spyro and Alex J on this one. Again, big shout out. Appreciate everybody's patience, man. I had to go, bro. I was like, I'm holding it. Nah, I got it. I can go to the end of the show. Nah.
And I was unmuted and I was like, I ran inside too to go to the bathroom.
Right.
So in the middle of that truck, you just hear me go, is it cool if I pee real quick?
Wow, I didn't even hear that. I was
My
away.
bad.
I was already away. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't realize I thought I was muted and I my
That's
bad. Sorry
hilarious.
guys.
That's
Is
hilarious.
it cool if I pee real
Hey,
quick?
that was a universal break. We
I
needed
meant
it.
pee break.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Universal pee
I was
break.
trying to hold it, but yeah, I could not. It was at that point.
It happens.
You
Yeah.
know, you know. Anyway, real quickly, again, big shout out to everybody, Blended Ones Mafia, man. We got Song of the Month tournament happening coming up at the end of the week, Sunday. Make sure you guys are tapping in to find out who's coming home with the crown for Song of the Month this month for June, and who's going to be locking in a spot in the Song of the Year tournament in December. All right. We got another Korner Konvo podcast coming up Friday. Again, we're still in the works talking about the schedule coming up for Fridays and kind of where to work it. Because, again, we are really early on Fridays. But I don't know. Should we implement a new one this week? Starting this week, if you want to kind of talk it out, we can kind of figure out a schedule. I'll make a post once we figure out and finalize it. You know what I mean?
Maybe see what they think. But yeah, I'd be definitely down to start a little bit later than 9 a.m. 9 a.m.'s early here, and then for our West Coast friends, it's super early. So
Facts. I hear that. We'll definitely be tapping in with you guys and letting you know, as well as in the Discord. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, join up. Did you have anything real quick before we head out?
No, I mean, just same, keep an eye on the Discord. I'm working on the application that we're going to be having for our third host, so that'll be in there soon.
Oh, yeah.
And just make sure that you're joined up and tuned in. I will post the link shortly here in chat for how to join the Discord. So,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How? Yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, like I said, Song of the Month tournament's happening this week. If you guys want to tap in and be a part of the tournament for next month, we'll have that coming up next week. All right, next week we'll be starting up a whole new array of submissions coming through for Song of the Month for July. All right. And again, July already broken down. I'm going to have a breakdown video for you guys available coming up should be by the end of this week. We should have that situated. So that way you guys will have an idea of what July will look like moving forward with this new schedule. There it is. Discord right there in the chat. If you guys need it, go ahead and tap on it. That'll get you guys in the Discord community, and all the updates and information go there first, and then we project all that to the community out here in YouTube and across all platforms. But yeah, great night. What's good, Scandalous? They slide through late as hell.
Right.
Yeah, man, we tapping out for the night. We had a great night. Talked a lot of shit. A lot of different things going through, and we also had a lot of people sliding through with whips and vibe checks. You know what I'm saying? We had some drive-by reviews and vibe checks. Moving forward, though, again, we got a new schedule implemented this month. I know a lot of people are kind of confused as to what's going on. I had a couple people DM me, where you guys at? Make sure you guys are tapping in to the entire channel. It's got, the new schedule on it, which, again, that's subject to change here shortly with some recent events that have occurred. But yeah, the schedule's on there. We got the breakdowns on there for every month, so you guys are ahead of the game and letting you know what's going on when you guys come through. And also, like I said, we're going to be having some different things implemented within the show in itself. You know what I'm saying, that we're going to have as well. So definitely be sliding through. No, you're good, Scandalous. You're good, man. I was just fucking with you, bro. I hope everybody had a great beginning part of the week. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we're looking at Hump Day. Hopefully everybody can get on that, get up there and just work their way. You know what I'm saying? Smooth sailing downhill for the rest of the week. But other than that, man, it's been a great Tuesday night hanging out with you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Chill.
Facts. Super facts.
Always chill.
Other than that, man, you guys have a great night as well. Blended Ones Radio Network. I'm OC Kush. That's Suburban Mom. We out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all.
Bye.
Salute to y'all. And yeah, we'll see y'all downtown.